Welcome to my ETEC 527 final project. For this project, I selected YouTube and Google Drive as the Web 2.0 tools I will use to give students access to the course and monitor their progress within the project. I chose these two digital tools because I use them on a regular basis, but don't feel like I use them to the fullest extent possible. I wanted to take tools I already used and explore other options afforded by these technologies to enhance my use of them with students. Google Drive is a suite of digital tools, many of which mirror Microsoft programs that students are already somewhat familiar with. As you can see from my Google Drive demonstration video included in my project proposal, there are many apps that can be added within Google Drive, making it a one-stop shop for research and student production. YouTube, on the other hand, is a video sharing site, which I have mainly used as a way to upload, store, and share student-produced videos with parents. I like the sharing options of allowing anyone to view the video, making it completely private, or allowing only those with the direct link to view it, which somewhat hides it from the general public. Through this course, I have learned to use YouTube in other ways and even how to insert a YouTube video into a Google Doc as a demonstration, even though it is not one of the listed options in the Google Docs Tools menu. This is great for teachers whose students don't have access to YouTube, but could still benefit from the content presented in the variety of videos on YouTube. It allows teachers to preview videos and include those that might benefit the learning into a safe place for student access. Be sure to check out my Google Drive demonstration video for instructions on how to do this. For this project, students will use Google Docs to research, collect, and organize information along with YouTube, which will serve as a source for research and a way to upload student-produced videos for two of the products in the project. The final product for this project will be presented within a Google site. Students develop like a museum with categories based on various areas of the project they developed. Within this project, students will be asked to create a civilization by selecting an area of the world and identifying the biome this area is part of. From this selection, students will develop various aspects of their civilization by considering the resources, both living and non-living, that are part of their biome. The instructional objectives are listed to the right. This list is a bit extensive as it covers the full scope of the project, from students selecting an area of the world for their civilization to form, into developing tools and methods for survival based on the resources available. Within this project, students will have a final product of developing a museum site using Google Sites, but will also have two mini products to develop along the way that include inventing and building a tool that their people might have used, as well as a diorama that depicts a day in the life of their people. Students will be given the option to design the tool and diorama digitally using a tool such as, let's say, Minecraft, or creating a physical model using available materials at home and in the classroom. Finally, for the two smaller products, students will film both a demonstration video of the tool and a video tour of the diorama explaining both, and including these in the Google Doc. The intended audience for this project is 6th grade, so appropriate TEKs are listed to the right. However, this project can be adjusted to fit various grade levels, either going up or down. Also, the project mainly incorporates social studies TEKs, but can be adapted to include grade level specific science TEKs based on the things students must consider when deciding how their civilization will use the land and resources available to them in their selected part of the world. I've included the student work pages for this project that were designed in Google Docs. Students could work individually on this project or in small groups or pairs, allowing the teacher to monitor progress through the revision history listed under File on the toolbar, and interact with students throughout the project by challenging them to dig deeper in their research and thinking by posing questions for them along the way using the comments feature. Both of these features are explained in the Google Drive demonstration video I provided. Let's take a quick look at the student work pages so you can see how I have laid them out for this project. As you can see, students can select an area of the world, answer questions, generate their own questions, as well as organize information into tables I have created, and create tables of their own for organization as well. Students are instructed to insert their video of the tool they invented and the diorama tour. Depending on age and access, teacher assistance with access to YouTube might be necessary. But when provided the link, students could use the demonstration video to insert their YouTube video into Google Docs. You can see students will work through developing their civilization's methods of survival, how they would interact with a river flowing through their land, describe how a surplus of food would affect their economy, and even develop a calendar for their people. Students can research information right inside the Google Doc using the Explore feature, as well as cite their information at the bottom. To use the Explore feature, I would go to Tools, click Explore. Then let's say for the first example, students are asked to select a biome. So they could search a biome's map, go to Images, and quickly and easily click and drag one of these maps into their Google Docs. Finally, students will take their created civilization and organize the information into a Google Site museum to present the information to others. Here are some included resources for this project, including the Google Docs final project outline, the demonstrations of the technologies I selected, and the source this lesson was adapted from. Thank you for reviewing my project, and I hope you have enjoyed and been inspired by the use of Web 2.0 tools in the student project I described.